Yo, what's good everybody, it is DecepySwag, and today we're going to be checking out this video from EVO, Fate of the Wolves director on bringing Ken to Southtown. They're going to be talking to Hayato, Kenyo, I think that's how you pronounce his name, hopefully I didn't butcher it. And yeah, we're going to see how they went about bringing Ken from Street Fighter into the world of Fatal Fury. But as always, if you're enjoying the content, you want to see more like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and don't forget to tap that bell icon. And let's try to get this video to, I don't know, 50 likes. All right.
Extra hot. Just
that boy Ken. They did a good job with Ken, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's fun, like really fun. Alright, what y'all got?
はい、シーズン1のキャラクターに関して言いますと、まず、ロースターの段階から、師匠たちに当たる、テリーの友人に当たる、ジョーであったり、アンディであったりっていう方たちを出しつつ、コラボレーションキャラクターである2人、そして、リュウコの剣からミスタービッグが出るという、この形が一番、皆さんの中で驚いていただけたり、楽しんでプレイしていただけるんじゃないかなという思いがあり、そういうふうに選ばせてもらっております。はい、決まった時期で言いますと、もう開発の初期段階からコラボキャラクターっていうのは決まっていまして、ストリートファイターのキャラクターであるっていうのが決まってまして、その後にお二人、ケンとチュンリーに対して、うちだとテリーとマイっていうのが、ライバルキャラクターというか。
Okay, so even early on in the development of this game, they already had in mind, I guess, who they were going to put, or more specifically, Ken and Chun, or like a crossover character. They were already like, yo, this is what we're going to do. And then they chose, obviously, Ken and Chun because they are the rivals to Mai and Terry. And they're deeply, again, like you said, they're deeply connected to those two characters to one another. Like, those are their eternal rivals. I remember I was seeing some folks like, why didn't they put Ryu or whatever? Ryu has no rivalry, no connection with these two specific SNK characters. His rivalry is with Kyo, right? Kyo is really the total opposite of Ryu. Ryu is like hardworking, you know, always grinding, always meditating, always practicing, always studying all day. Like, he is consistently practice, training, right? He is someone that's like an example, as much as I dislike him, an example of like hard work and just being disciplined. Kyo is not like that. Kyo is not a very disciplined character. He is a very cocky, brash, good-hearted, but brash, just kind of like a jerk, but like he's talented. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he's like, out of his clan, he's like the most talented one so far, because of how he was able to master the techniques at such a young age, even better than his father. And so of course, like, he don't really need to practice like that, or he just chooses not to as much. So yeah, those two are the rivals, but this was a good choice on their part.
因縁深い2人だったので、その2人を選ばせてもらっています。そうですね、まず2つのゲームで、ボタンの数が違うっていうのが一番大きいかなと思ったんですよ。弱、中、強に対してこちらは、
In Street Fighter, if you don't know or don't play, Street Fighter has 6 buttons, whereas maybe, you know, SK uses 4 for their attacks. So I definitely was thinking how are they going to do this, but they did command almost and stuff for the medium buttons.
そうですね、ちょっと操作が複雑にはなってしまうんですけ
I
れ
think
ど
they
も、
did a good job as far as like translating that over.
っていうのだあったりっていうのがちゃんと出せるようにしてプレイ感を損なわないようにするっていうので、ただ難しくなりすぎないようにっていう部分に注意しつついろいろと入れれたかなと思います。
Like his combos are so fun to do.
そうですね、剣のみが持っているっていう話であれば、スーパーキャンセルが可能なので、レブ技から超必殺技につながっていくんで、彼特有の動きができたり、彼特有の攻めができたりして、非常にユニークな動きができるんじゃないかなと思ってます。まず、ストリートファイター6で最初にテリーを見たときに、かなりその愛を感じるというかっていうのがいろいろと見られたんで、これはちょっと負けるわけにはいかないぞということで、さまざまな要素、過去のストリートファイターシリーズをしっかり勉強してみてみたり、
it's a nice little rivalry. It's a nice little rivalry between them.
じゃあ立ちを変えて、この衣装の時はこういう印象をみんな持ってたよねっていうので、作成していって今の形になっています。
So real quick, I want to touch on that what he said there. about them studying different elements and whatnot of the character, and obviously not want to get outdone by Capcom, you know, friendly little rivalry, we like that. But when he mentioned they changed like his stance, they paid attention to like, okay, because I mentioned this in my early access video with Ken, and plenty of other people have also, but you have your Street Fighter 6 Ken with how he stands, and you have Third Strike Ken with the gi, how he stands also. And shout out to Common Sense over on Twitter, great dude, he's been loving Fatal Fury, he's a Third Strike head. And people like him and Ghost from Third Strike, another homie, people like them that love Third Strike, they appreciate the little things like this. They appreciate the details. They appreciate SNK going above and beyond for this IP, and more specifically Third Strike. Because I love Third Strike. Third Strike is dope. And the little details and like the stances is different, and the way he parries, like everything is like a love letter to that game. So I really love the fact that they paid attention to that and like did that. It's fan service not just for SNK fans, but just fighting games in general, fans of fighting games, and more specifically Third Strike fans. So, you know, I mess with that heavy.
ねっていうので、作成していって今の形になっています。
We are about to witness history.
Look at Rob.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Only 8 players remain.
そうですね、ものすごくその嬉しい気持ちがありますね。やっぱりいろんな人たちが切磋琢磨して戦い合ってっていうのがこのエボの会場でエボの大会なのかなと思ってますので、まあ我々も見たことないような動きであったり戦術であったりっていうのが見えるので本当にありがたいなと思いつつ、またこれからも頑張っていかないといけないなと思っております。
This grand finals, hold on, I'm sorry. Look, I'm pausing like y'all already know how this goes. Y'all know the vibe. This grand finals is one of the, it's gonna sound glazing, I don't care. It's one of the best grand finals in like recent years. Like this was like watching, it was like I was watching a Dragon Ball Z fight. That's how fun this was. Like me, a bunch of homies was watching, like, and we were all streaming. We were doing a co-stream thing, and everybody was just glued. Like even if you didn't play Fatal Fury heavy like that, there was no way you could watch this and not be hyped. There was no way you could watch it and be like, man, this went back and forth. ET and Go One went back and forth. It literally went to, not only did ET reset the bracket, it went to final match, final round for the whole shebang, the whole championship. This was fire. Oh my God. This tournament really showed you what this game is capable of. And mind you, we don't even have all the DLC characters yet. Ken wasn't out at this time. So this is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Finding the gaps.
Like, I can't wait to see Ken in tournament and stuff. I can't wait to see Ken. It makes me, like, what they did with Ken makes me curious about Chun.
ところでやっぱり大会というか戦いが見られるっていうので、まあ緊張というかすごいなんか光栄だなと思ってるんで、もうチームの皆さんも多分あんまり実感っていうものはないのかなと思うんですけど、実際多分大会を見てみて配信とかで見て、すごい広いところでいろんな人たちが戦ってるんだなっていうのを本当に実感するんだと思います。
Flailing each other out. Nice JD. Finds the counter hit. This should be it. Puko with the most masterful play. Moving on.
そうですね。まず剣が配信されるので、そちらのキャラクターをぜひ触っていただいて楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。で、まあ近々皆さんからランクマッチをぜひキャラ別にしてほしいというお声をいただいてたり、まあ例えばステージとか BGM とかを別々に変更できるようにしたいよとかっていう風ないろんなお声をいただいてて、それを一つ一つ受け取りつつ、実現に向けて歩んでいけるように頑張っているので、ぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらなと思います。
So there you go. So I need to say this. So for people that constantly, I gotta word this in a YouTube friendly way, but the people that are constantly complaining, I'll put it that way, or spamming SNK replies or their tweets about stuff that has nothing to do with like, even the stuff that has nothing to do with Fatal Fury, like this, I know y'all see it where they be in the comments. What about rank? What about? They already said this before, but if you need another example of them talking about it, they are working on it. It is coming to the game. So rest assured, relax. ranked by characters, like individual ranks, is coming to the game. I believe it's coming with Joe. Whenever Joe comes out, I think I want to guess Joe come out like October, September. I think October is when phase 1 starts, because if you go to their website, we're currently in like phase 0, like the early part of the game is phase 0, and then when Joe comes out, it'll be like phase 1 and so on and so forth. And then with Joe, I think will come the individual ranks and such like that. But yeah, so if you're watching this, relax, you're good. All right, calm down, enjoy the game.
Close out EVO 2025, Goichi is your champion!
And the crowd erupting for Goichi.
Big ups to Go One. That was fire.
はい、発売してそろそろ半年が経とうかなとしてる、
It's only been half a year. Keep that in mind. It's only been
ま
like
だ
6
まだ
months.
開発の
Barely.
方どんどん進んでいきますし、皆さんが、楽しみにしている
I
キャ
don't
ラ
think
クター
it's
も
been 6
出てくると思い
months. No, it hasn't been
ます
6
の
months. I'm bugging.
で、ぜひ、プレイして、
It's been
どんどん
5.
上手くなってまたエボでお会いできたりすることを、期待しています。ありがとうございます。
This is fire. This is fire.
Fatal Fury,
City of the Wolves.
City of the Wolves.
So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about just the game in general and my thoughts on this video. First off, I want to say shout out to EVO for doing this. I want to say shout out to Hayato. I want to make sure I get his name right. Hayato Konya, the director of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Big ups to you. You did a good job. Game is mad fun. You and the rest of the team. And I need this shirt. I need this shirt like ASAP. I don't know who I gotta talk to. I don't know who I gotta fucking bother about a shirt, but I need this shirt ASAP in all the colors. But sorry, I was looking over to play my music. Yeah, this game is mad fun, but more so I appreciate them doing this video and highlighting SNK and showing passion, dedication, hard work, and them understanding like, hey, here's some characters we want to put in the game. We understand the importance and significance of putting these two particular characters, especially Ken and Chun-Li, in a Fatal Fury game for the first time. Not a crossover title, but like an actual SNK specific oriented game like Fatal Fury. Having those Street Fighter characters, like I said this like a couple months ago. I'm sure it's wild, like, or a couple weeks ago, like for people that grew up on Fatal Fury and SNK in the 90s, seeing Street Fighter characters in a Fatal Fury game must be like insane of an idea to comprehend. So that's dope. But the game is mad fun. I'm really looking forward to Chun-Li. More specifically, I'm looking forward to Joe, because that's my boy. I'm looking forward to Joe and hopefully one day Freeman. But Chun-Li, after seeing what Ken can do, makes me wonder how insane Chun-Li is gonna be and how good she's gonna look. Like, it makes me wonder what stages they might give her. It makes me wonder like the music they might choose, her costume. They're gonna give her, oh well, no, they may not give her the alpha costume. I really like the alpha one, but it's a lot of love and detail and care that goes into this game that you can just pay attention to. The quality of it, just the polish. And I'm just happy for SNK to get this off, like to really get their shine and get their moment to just gush about the game and talk about what thoughts went into this. Them already like planning to have had them in the beginning, or at least the early stages of the game, is dope. So it makes me like, I'm curious about the next season and season after that. It's a good time. And then like when Terry was put in Street Fighter, like Terry and Mai, they look great. Like Capcom did a great job translating them over into like what would they be like in a Street Fighter style game, like what, like just a Street Fighter specific thing. And they did a good job. Like I can't even be mad at it. It's just a great time. It's a great time to be, in my personal opinion, like an SNK fan. Like you can't really go wrong. You want to play the old games, you want to play CVS 2, CVS 2 or CVS 1 is on the collection for the Capcom collection. You know, you have KF 98, you got 02UM, you got 13 with the rollback, you got 15, you got, if KF 14, my beloved, that was my first KF I actually learned, you know. Hopefully someday we get like a KF 14 Rev or whatever you want to call it, like a Redux, where they like upgrade it with some rollback. You know, wishful thinking. I know a lot of folks like KF 14, me included. But yeah, like it's it's really a feel good moment seeing SNK get its flowers and being highlighted, especially on the EVO channel. And then this tournament was crazy. I'm looking forward to SWC. If you don't know SWC, it's going to be in Atlanta. I won't be going, but hopefully next year I'll be able to go to events like these, because I've never been to an offline event, and it just seems fun. Like, he even mentioned like being there and like seeing their game at like a big tournament and stuff, I guess made them nervous, because it's like your hard work and stuff, something you've been tedious about crafting and whatnot is on a display to that magnitude. So yeah, I think it had a good response. I think it had a great response from the crowd and just people watching in general, especially on Twitter. Like, it was a lot of sentiment of, this is what the game can do. Like, here's like how high the heights can go for this game. Like, this is what Fatal Fury is, and it's godlike. It's amazing. It's just dope, and the game is fun. But as always, we reach that part of the video where I ask you all an important but simple question, and that's, what are your thoughts? Have you played Pin? What do you think of him? Is he your new main, or is he your secondary, or you just like to mess around with him in training mode? I know I do. He's pretty fun. But that's gonna be it for your boy DecepySwag. Till next time, later.